YouTube. Can you give me a heck yeah, YouTube? We're on Twitch as well. Rise and shine Monday morning. Because it's always a good day to stream on a Monday.
And messed up moments are really freaking me out, man.
Start the week right. A little G-Wiz coming in. Look at this guy. Oh. Didn't find anything he liked and he walked away. Bro, this like... So what I'm doing is I'm trying to... I'm experimenting with moving their upper body independently of their bottom half. Their bottom body. Lower body. That's the one. So it kind of looks like they're learning how to walk. It's pretty funny. Like as they're walking away, they're like, you know, doing like the walking with the same leg like that.
Oh shit, did someone mention scarier movies?
Jim Carrey movie? What are you talking about? We love Jim Carrey up in this. So during the day, we want there to be less people, right? We need there to be like a flood of people come in at around, we'll figure it out, probably around 7 p.m. Something like that. So the upper body is going to kind of be like the thing that shows off their personality. You know, like they can have the upper body be drunk and not the lower body. The lower body can still be walking around, but the upper body can be like, you know? And so like we'll do it to a specific person. Because for the most part, everyone's going to be pretty normal, you know? We're going to have like a few people that have like wacky stats. Depending on how many wacky stats we can come up with anyway. We've got to stop that from happening too. We can make it less frequent. Daniel. This is slow motherfucker. We added Daniel to the game like 2 days ago. He's really slow.
Jeepers, was that a ghost or just my darn imagination playing tricks on me? Zoinks, I need a Scooby Snoo. I swear in nerves.
We're gonna get Daniel this time. That's an achievement for serving Daniel. We should make his patience even less. Like half a second. So it's 6 o'clock. Around 6 o'clock there should be a flood of people come in. Why does it do that? Look, there's like a hopping. We've got to fix that.
Bro, we're in deep shit this time. It's time to find some goddamn ghostly grooves in our fucking favorite video store.
He walks to the left, okay. I've noticed this before, but I've never had to like polish a game with you know, while being able to see your like lower half. I've never had to polish a game. I might get rid of this shadow as well. It's kind of like gross. It's a little bit gross. Death jump. Okay, what were we working on? We're working on the video player because I want there to be a video player on the computer. But we've also got a file system that we've got to set up. So this here is the storage capacity of internal, because like back then it seems like a little bit redundant having to like, you know, put things on physical media, but like you had to back then because of storage capacity limits, like on internal hard drives. Like, you know, a video file's a video file. It just depends how, like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't store like a million bloody video files on your computer.
Place is full of creepy crawlers and dirty dangools.
So what you would do is, from my experience, like we would go out and film something, and then I would come home and then I would download the footage onto my hard drive, and then I would burn that footage to a CD, you know, because like it needed to be in physical media form because hard drive space was so limited back then, you know. And that's kind of the system. It's kind of the system that we're going for. Gotta get this message out. Everyone. And then we'll post the YouTube link as well. I don't usually fuck with the YouTube. Whoa. The seasons are changing here.
Or we'll be flipping flapjacks for the creepy crawly.
Oh, and I'm so sneezy, dude. So we've got an internal file system, but it doesn't actually work. This is just kind of bullshit at the moment. So what I've got to do is I've got to create a resource. No, a class? No. I got to create a resource that would call like a file, a system file. What would we call it? A storage file? It needs to be like a little abstract class that we make as just like a resource. And so these are all videos, and like I kind of want to make it so there's like text files as well. So like when you plug in someone's external hard drive, there might be some weird shit on it, you know, and that's like part of it as well. If you go boom. So like this light, I've got to fix this light. It's gross. This one here. Make mode dynamic. We'll just turn the shadow off. That's better. It feels a lot more, I don't know. I just don't want the shadow to be anywhere except for like outside, I guess. Not even right now, but outside when it's daytime. Interesting. We've still got the top of the roof that we need to create a mesh out of and bake. So it doesn't go completely black on the side there. All of this is good. We might put like another layer of trees behind it so it looks...
Ruh-roh, I think we've got a fuck G spooky popcorn popper haunting that fuck G movie aisle.
Or we could put like a row of these trees in front of it. Or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just backdrop. Kind of. There might be a function in like looking two different ways, but I'm not sure yet. Not sure. Boom, so it's almost midnight. So going outside around midnight should be a big no-no, especially if there's like somebody hiding in the alleyway. It's just, I don't know when I want to do that, but I've definitely got like ways to figure it out, you know. So if there's a guy standing out back, we can just like flick to the back side to look at the side. Obviously parking to look at the parking area front, because I think there's a little bit of space to put a dude there. In fact, what I might do is actually start to create the killer, because it won't be hard like the way that I'm thinking. It's just going to, is it going to be part of the NPC class, or is it going to be its own thing? That's what I'm wondering. Got an eject DVD button too that we've got to make work. And now that we're in perspective view, we'll actually be able to see it. So let's have a look at what that looks like. Yeah, that's cool. We can see it up the top right. For the split second that it did it. The main lights in the back gate. Don't even know if I want to keep these still.
Zoinks, we're up shit creek without a paddle, gang.
It's like good to be able to control them. Boom. How hard can we chuck these? That's it. What if they go walkabout? I don't know. So we can hit this button on my keyboard and most of these will go back into position. It's pretty good. So we've got one atomic brain missing. Yeah, see, I don't know what the fuck it is. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they just go randomly missing, dude. And then see, there's some that aren't here.
Ruh-roh. Someone done fucked me up and didn't return them videos on fuck G time.
What happened to them? Fuck. We can't have that happening. Damn, there's so many of them that are missing now. Yeah, we're gonna work that out. I mean, it was always a dodgy system to begin with, but this is really bad. Wait, did that one just disappear? Did that just disappear just then? Wait. Oh my god, I don't even have Twitch up. How can I clip that? Wait. I'm on YouTube here. Okay, no, I didn't. Damn it. It's a really dodgy system that I'm using to deal with these things. Like when they pick them up.
So
Grabbed VHS array. Yo. You'll love this. You're actually
Mike said hello, my friend.
You're actually a character in the game. I'm trying to work out why we've got our tapes missing. So you see all the tapes are here. And it's not just the same tapes that go missing. It's like they have a reference like lost at some point to them. If they exist, and then they don't. But other things exist in the same nature, but just don't disappear. I'll probably get rid of this shadow as well. It's a little bit Oh. Check this out. You're a character in this. We're thinking about putting you in a wheelchair. Look, we got people coming in. Oh, no, show you. You walk slow, but you're not the slowest person in the game. Look, there you are. Look, there, right there. Bam. Joe, yeah, Mike, see? Look, Mike. There's Mike right there. Standing back to back. We got to change the clothes up a little bit. So you don't just have like James's jeans on. Those are the OG jeans. Look, this guy's the slowest guy. Look, Daniel. He's also the most impatient. So when he comes up to the counter to buy stuff, you've got like 1 second to serve him or he just leaves.
Ruh-roh, motherfucking raccoon, they've effing turned the video store into a goddamn nightmare.
Like that, did you see that? Maybe it's getting lost in the function to put them back.
Cripple_Mike said that's awesome, man.
Like when I'm actually hitting home. Yeah, look at this dickhead. He's so slow that he glitches other people out. Yep, boom, Dave worked it out. You see them like their upper body is independent of the bottom, so you see how they're like walking with the same leg.
Longer to right.
It looks so funny, man. Oh, that's okay, man. I hope you get better soon. I think I'm starting to get sick. Like my missus was complaining about being sick this morning. I was like, oh shit, now we're getting sick now. Hope not, but looks like it. Looks like I'm getting sick, dude. See, where did that go? Look, we've already got things missing. It's got to be the respawning the things button. What is it? It's called spawn purchased items.
$% at. Did I leave my snacks?
It's gonna be a chill stream today anyway, man. Very chill stream. Spawn purchase items, this one. So, if it's greater than 0, it's gonna be true.
Cripple_Mike said you made an inventory system with the cassettes.
Kinda. We kinda made an inventory system. It's more like, they all have properties, so if I show you, it's actually a really hacky way to do it. It's not really that good, but I've got them all spawned in on the left here. So if I click on this one, you can see on the right, I've actually got all of these details filled out. So if I just do this manually for every single one, then all I've got to do is save its original position, and then it's the moving into position I'm having trouble with at the moment, because you can't really set a rigid body position because it's a physics object. So I think that's what's happening, but I'm not too sure.
Eric Note said good day.
Yo, how you doing, man? They are unique identifiers. Yeah, they're all unique. They're all unique objects.
Identifiers.
Yep. And I'll show you what their properties are. This is their properties here. So it's a tool, so I can set it inside the game engine. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Like, you see how all of these things say like drama, comedy, documentary, arty. If I click on arty, for instance, and then I start typing here, it's going to start typing there, even though arty is still just a single shelf instance. It's a single shelf scene, but because I've made it a tool, it means that when I type in a new category name, it'll actually set it, update all of the fucking 3D text and stuff like that, because this text is just says no name, you know. So they're all unique because they've been placed into the scene as individual items. For instance, this VHS shelf. And the VHS tapes are a more advanced version of that. You've just got more properties over here on the right that you can actually fill out. Right? Oh yeah, La France, oui. I made that one for you guys. It doesn't use your footage, but I made that one for you guys. Yeah, I'll show you. This guy's like Paris riots or some shit like that at the end. I can't even remember, dude. I was laughing so hard while making this. Ready? It's like cigarettes and baguettes, man.
Test tapes and solve this goddamn terrifying clusterfuck. Cripple_Mike said, aha.
Yeah. It's France. It's French cinema. Yeah? Really weird shit. People smoking cigarettes. It's pretty French, eh? Fighting with baguettes.
Cripple_Mike said La France.
La France. And then a whole bunch of footage from the France riots. No, the Paris riots of like 1967. Some hectic shit, man. Hectic shit. I thought that encapsulated the French spirit, man. You know, revolution. Fighting your government, spraying shit all over Emmanuel Macron's house. So that's why that one's in the arty section. Goes back into arty. So the thing is here is what I've been checking out is like if I throw it on the ground.
Cripple_Mike said this movie makes me feel at home where the boobs are.
Yeah, really should be in the adults only section. French cinema. It's like watching titties on public access when I was like 8 years old, you know what I mean? Boom, look, see, these ones all spawned in when I hit the button. And see, one in every, I think 10 goes over here into this pile. So you actually have to go put it back. Because I saw what it was like trying to put back 20 of them after a whole day. 20 or 30 of them get picked up. And like, it's not fun. Putting 20 of them back, you wouldn't even be able to do it in a day. So if you have to put like 2 or 3 back, that's kind of fun. You know, a little bit of purpose.
Cripple_Mike said you are the new Jean-Luc Godard.
I have no idea who that is. Scooby, who's Jean-Luc Godard? Gotta get the headphones on. La France, oui, look, he's getting it. Okay, now, if we hit the button, it should spawn back in, yeah.
Godard is. I bet he'd turn our beloved Scooby Snacks into some creepy crap.
Dude. He knows who Jean-Luc Godard is. It's freaking ChatGPT. He just doesn't want to play ball. So look, we've got a file system. You guys gotta help me think of a way to make the file system work. And also, we should probably change video to a different color. What about purple, boys? What about purple? So video 2. Now what is it? PC control. What? Bam, that there. So I'm gonna change this from blue over to pink or purple? What do you reckon? Purple? Purple's pretty cool. We'll try purple.
Jeepers, Jinkies. Is that a flippin' fierce flick or just a pile of burnt biscuits?
What do we reckon of that? Purple seems more like image. I don't know why. It just does. Yeah, purple's definitely better.
Cripple_Mike said purple is better.
Yeah. Well, at least keep that for now. I don't know if the music's too loud or if it's just right. Or if it's just right. But we've got to work out... Like, these files don't exist. You know? These are just, like, things in a list. So I've got to give them metadata. I've got to actually construct the list from metadata, I should say. No metadata. We're just going to create a resource. So, how do we do that? We go other node here. Actually going to add them to the node tree. No, we're not. We're just going to create a new script. It's hard. It's really hard because I've had to work a lot of crap out. Yo, Julian. What's good, baby?
Revet said you like revet dance, you like revet dance, you like revet dance.
Let's go, baby.
Gotta fucking raid that video store for some creepy ass flick and some damn good snacks.
Yeah, good, man. I was actually going to add...
Said you should change the extensions to AVI.
AVI, yeah.
Said, how are you? Love.
I am good. I was actually going to add, like, a pumpkin head to unaccessible. You know, in the spirit of Halloween. You know. What am I working on? Streaming at RN?
Cripple_Mike said at you lock revet hello Judas.
Yeah, what's going on, Julian? I haven't spoken to you in a while. Actually, no, I spoke to you the other day. I was watching you play, what's it called? Some game? What even was it? I tuned in for a bit. It was kind of interesting.
Revet said Tormented Souls 2.
Tormented Souls 2, yeah, that's probably why I didn't remember it, because Tormented Souls, it doesn't really sound like a game that I would play, you know? I'm more of like a... You reckon I should put a pumpkin head in Unaccessible, and then like release it as an update for Halloween? Seems like a lot of effort to go through just to put a pumpkin head in, though, you know what I mean? I feel like... Yeah. Should we make this game multiplayer? I don't think so. I reckon we would probably ruin it if we made it multiplayer. It really does need to just be a single player game, you know?
Quiz said add an in-game copy of Little Ninja.
Yo! Add in a game copy of Little Ninja. As in, like... Bam? Like, we can... Okay, if you... I kind of need some animated stuff for my videos. I'll show you what this is, right? So... This is my VHS rental store / digitizing thing, right? So, and the crown. Yeah, that's right. And the crown. I forgot about that. So the point of this game is you run a VHS store, right? But it's $19.99. You're also going to have like some dodgy LimeWire shit, you know? Like you're like ahead of the curve as far as like, you know, getting movies on the internet goes. So you're going to have like a black market like paying you money to like upload basically all of the movies in the VHS store, as well as people come in, you know, with their hard drives, you know, Farthead's hard drive, and then you can go slap it into, you know, your computer, jump on your little computer, you know, like transfer the files over, you know, like digitize. And then this is what we were working on just before,
into a spooky clusterfuck.
Was the video player. So we could get the video player in quite easily, but the whole game is called the digitizer, where like, you know, it says insert tape. I'll show you. You know, we could either play stuff through the TV or the cave story. That's you know, the cave. We're gonna do that one. I'll show you guys the cave. This is me and Sketterman, one of my admins. So it won't go in unless the TV's on. You see the TV goes on, we lose that no signal thing. So like we can stick the video in, and we go over here and we hit that digitize button. So going from VHS,
We just wanted to go into that cave for some fun.
look, we've got some shit. We've got some shit sorted out.
And then things started to get real hairy. So
Turn off that music. Hold on.
pretty quickly too.
So
It's no ordinary cave. This was a possessed cave.
so what we could do.
Things got a bit foggy before they got good. And I even
Okay, that's funny. Anyway, that's the point of the game. Will turn into a file. You can add in a hard drive, stick that onto the external hard drive, copy it over, or onto DVD, slap a DVD in there, and people will come up and they'll be like, like they come up to rent the VHSs at the moment, but they'll also come up to get stuff digitized, and then like,
Sick AF.
yeah, cheers, man. Hold on, you're in there.
I think I've seen that actor before.
You're in there. Actually, I posted a picture in your Discord, yesterday? That's right. It's been a while, and I was like, oh yeah, I've been like staring at this for like a week now. Like you just walking around the shop. Hold on, I'll try and spawn you in. We've got a whole bunch of characters. So the idea is you're only going to see the same characters like once a day. Oh no, it looks like you've already come in and taken something. I'm going to run that again. Oh yeah, this is the plan, by the way. This schizo this schizo paint file. But yeah, this is the idea: is everything will go to your PC, and then you can go from your PC to other formats, so to DVD or over to a hard drive, and then like we can slowly like add like horror elements and shit like that, right? Because it's got that like weird, like you're looking at someone's hard drive, you might find like something on there. It's like, oh, you're not supposed to look at that, and then bam.
He said I took some porn.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody just comes in like, oh damn, I'm gonna steal that. But nah, it'll be like like the cops are involved or some bullshit like that. I don't know, so you'll be like constantly getting stalked, and then like the cops will have you like, start to like digitize like, I don't know, murder footage and stuff like, like weird stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think I've seen that actor before. What did you mean by that, Eric, by the way? Are you talking about Jordan right here? My boy? Cave Story? My boy? So yeah, I thought about making this game multiplayer. Honestly, like I don't think it's a good move. Because we can really build the tension. Like we've got the back area where this is one of my favorite parts of the game. Look, you can get supplies delivered. So I was like, how do I do that with a drone? And then I remembered that drones weren't in the year 1999, so he just throws it over throws it over the fence. Whoosh. Mad funny, hey. And then you can see yourself, right? You can see your body when you look down. But that's an easy one to do. So you bring it inside.
We better tackle those terrifying VHS tapes before it gets all funky dunky up in this place.
And then you can explode it into however much stuff you just ordered. And those are like blank tapes. So as this is happening, and we ordered like a hard drive and a DVD just then, but as this is happening, like people are coming in, they're like,
Black Robet said very cool.
yeah, thanks, man. It's a bunch of different systems, like all kind of working in unison. We've also got like a day-night cycle. It's not really a day-night cycle. It just goes from midnight.
Officially your next project?
Yeah, I think this one's going to officially be my next project. I mean, it depends. Like, I've also applied for a grant.
Said typical Amazon delivery guy.
I've applied for a grant with another project, so it all just depends if I get the grants or not, Otherwise, like, I've been having fun working on this, and it's a really fun game to work on, yeah. And I think, like, I could probably work on this for a few months. Like build up hype about it. I just need to like work in a really like slow burning storyline. You know what I mean? A real slow burn storyline. Look, it's Mike. Did I just serve you? I can't even remember. But then yeah, nighttime. You got that like beautiful golden hour sheen on everything. spawn everyone else in. That's what I mean. Around this time, we really need like everybody to come in, because this is like, oh yeah, there he is. Look, G-Wiz. Look at him. You're kind of quick. You're kind of fast like that, dude. You got some legs, man. You kind of move.
Looks like we're in for a freaking terrifying adventure, gang.
Oh. Oh, no, he just fucking bailed. See, G-Wiz. Just bailed. That's funny as, man. By the way, we're like... Oh, I don't really stream to YouTube that much. Just because, you know, I feel like it's whatever. Look, it's Julian. Look, right there. Why am I so short? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just put a bunch of random numbers in.
We said, why am I so short?
I can make you big like Peter Griffin if you want. I don't know. I gotta figure out the scale of the NPCs, but it adds like a random... It created like a random list. I just like made a fucking list and then put like the skins in it. We've got a pregnancy slider now. I don't know if you saw that. We've got boob slider and we've got a pregnancy slider. Look, so that's you there. This is his like. This is where he detects, you know, the VHSs that he wants to watch. Where is it? G-Wiz. G-Wiz skin. We chuck him on. Look at that. it's so good, man. Okay, look. I'm gonna thicken you up a little bit. Chuck some titties on him. What do we reckon? Is that better? You like that? Pregnant? Oh, look at his belly. Look at that. Is that better? He's like not really happy about that, so we make him angry.
It's the first person to Mac R34 Gwiz.
R34 G-Wiz. Give him some fucking thickness, bro. You turn that into a sticker in your Discord, man. Now look, and then we've also got one called Fat. He adds some real chunkiness to him. Man, I really love blend shapes, like with Blender. They're so freaking cool. Like the fact that I made like a pregnancy slider that quick, you know, just quickly make a pregnancy slider. It's so good, hey. Yeah, we'll give Ulacravet boobs, bro. We'll do that. Okay, we've just got to go to.
Cripple_Mike said Remba2 James.
I'm gonna give you boobs, dude. Nah, we're thinking of putting you in a wheelchair. You'd be like the only character in the game who's in a wheelchair. I think that's kind of cool. You know, like otherwise they're all just kind of the same. Like that's why I put in the pregnant and the boob slider, because I'm like, I need to make some of them chicks, but also like I really made the fat slider like a little bit more thickness on the front and the back, because like there was a fat slider for Unaccessible, but it wasn't as like nicely rounded out. Just saw the screenshot you sent me. Love it from the side, dude. Like that. We'll change it to G-Wiz. Hold on. Look there, you want to get your screenshot like that? Wait, I could change the animations as well. I said I've been experimenting with
Creepers. Did someone say VHS monster? Let's bleep and hop out of here before it sucks us into a black and white world.
What have I been experimenting with? It's a bad way to start a sentence and just trail off. I've been experimenting with a bunch of stuff. Wow, yeah, dude. We can have chicks in the game. Look, everybody's gonna be walking around preggers as fuck. I think there's an Eric in the game as well, but not with a K. Maybe I'll add a K to him. Look, titties. Oh, everyone's got boobs now. They're not pregnant, but everyone's got boobs. Look at little teeny G-Wiz. Look, but he's got some fucking legs on him. He's a quick one. Actually got something this time. Look, there's an Eric right there. Oh yeah, I've been experimenting with the upper body being independent of the lower body, so show you what I mean by that.
Eric Nut said so hot.
So hot. There we go. Hold on, I get you a better one. There you go. So this is what I've been working on. I've been working on other stuff, but this is the main thing that I've been like stimming on lately. There we go. Get it back to normal. This is the one that I've been stimming on lately. I think this is a really cool game. What did you just send me? First person to make Rule 30 before G-Wiz. Appreciate that, man. That's funny as fuck. Yeah. I'll give you titties in the game. Oh, look. We'll like set up your, Oh, where is it? It's my NPC spawner. Here, where are you? G-Wiz. Height mod, you're at 0.9. We'll make you 1.3. You make you a tall dude. Fatness, nah, that's fine. 0.9, dude, that goes inwards. No, we want like 1.1. What was it, boobs? Have I even set up boobs yet? Pregnant. Oh, I don't think we've set up boobs yet. Oh, look, pregnant.
Quiz said give titties to those who pirate the game.
Yeah, so you look down and you've got titties. Actually, dude, we can make the main character have like mad big tits. We can make the main character real fat. I haven't even tried that. Let's see what that looks like when we look down. I've got to swap that out. I'll do that later. Screw it. Yeah, I got to swap it out to the one that I'm actually using. This is the old version.
Holy heck.
Can't be bothered.
Knee deep in some creepy crap.
Not while I'm mid.
To run for our lives and chow down on some Scooby snacks.
While I'm mid working this out. Okay, so pregnant. It's boobs. NPC data has boobs. NPC pregnant. No, NPC boobs. New NPC. Boobs.
Cripple _ Mike said I'll pirate it on purpose.
I'll give you boobs in the game, dude. You better watch your mouth. You are not pirating this game on purpose. You will pirate it for the sake of boobs alone. Boobs with a B. Yeah, it's a capital B. Look. Okay, that should work. I think that's all I have to do to set that up. Like, I just trailed boobs all the way from the blend shape all the way to the model itself. So I think I've only done that to G-Wiz. But we've got to give Margaret boobs because she's a woman. Look, there he is right there. Look at that Goliath Amazonian skank. Like a blue bodysuit. He's fucking massive, dude. You watch out or I'll give you tits too, dude. Look at that. Damn. We'll give Julian boobs. No, that's even better. It's like one of those ultimatums. It's like where I don't kill you, I kill your family. But it's like you know, I'll give your friends tits in a video game. Okay, boobs. Did I have another one? I had another one for fatness.
These cursed videotapes.
Okay, so NPC generic, NPC spawner. Here we go. All right. G-Wiz, we got to make you way shorter. That height mod is insane. We'll just make you like regular height. We can make you a little bit fat. And then we'll give you just half boobs. We'll just give you half boobs, alright? Does that work? Give titties to those who pirate the game. That's so funny, man. I'm gonna be laughing about that. Like, I don't know if you'd be able to see it. They might go invisible. And it'll be like one of those things where, like, it doesn't change anything in the game. It still lets you play the game, but when you look down, you're a big fatty or something like that. And that's how I know that you've pirated the game. It's our own DRM, you know? Yeah. So Daniel's this cunt here. He's the funniest dude in the game. He's an AI skin. I've got to like remake him. I like his shirt, but like the face is just fucking creepy and it needs a touch up, so I'm just gonna remake it. But Daniel's like the biggest stinker. Margaret's an AI face as well. It looks like shit. Look, it tried to do like the whole skin. Oh, it did okay. Just the face looks like shit, man. Daniel, look at Daniel. He's so slow.
I feel like we've stumbled into one messed up situation.
Yeah.
Someone spiked the donuts with some shitty drugs.
Yeah, very messed up. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's Monday morning for me. 50 minutes into my stream. It's a Monday morning for me. I went to bed at 6 p.m. last night because I had a headache. And I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. So I've had a big long sleep, but I kind of fucked my back up because I stayed in bed for so long, you know? You ever get that? Like my ribs start to hurt if I stay in bed too long. Like my neck, my ribs, everything. I just have to get up. War of the Planets. I can't remember if I showed you guys this one. So I'm actually working on a kung fu movie at the moment. I think this is going to be the first one that goes into... This is supposed to be me, by the way. So, I think it's going to be an action movie. An action movie, yeah. We also got to figure out what's making him do like little hops. Look, he does little hops. Hop, hop, hop. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, experimenting with the upper body. Show you what I mean by that in our animation tree.
Okay, solved before we end up in a full-blown shitstorm.
We've got upper body animation, which is separate from the bottom. So, as well as making specific people fat, pregnant, and boobs, we can also somehow change their upper body, you know, to like, you know, some specific thing. Oh my god, I never realized there was like a tiny little black spot near his pecker. Should probably fix that at some point. So he's got like the animations that he can mix in while he's like walking around and stuff. But also when they walk in with a box of stuff to digitize, they'll be doing this, you know? And that's how you know that they'll be there to digitize. And also they're going to walk up to this point here. They're not going to walk up to this point like they usually do. So that's a bunch of logic that I'm going to need to add into the NPC, but that's fine. It's just first of all, we need some sort of job system. Because we've got a queue system for this. We need another one, like a job system, where they walk in, it'll create a new job, and that'll be like a resource. You see them like walking with their hands up. Most of them will look normal, but yeah, I want some of them to like
Holy cow.
look drunk.
Some serious butt in that creepy flick and find those damn snacks.
Or like sad, you know? Walking around all sad and shit like that. You know, like I'll add like a mood thing. It's just, I don't know. It's not really that necessary, right? It's
Bright said, "What's up, M8?"
It's Jake. Did you change your name? Did you change your name to Retrobright? Or is this like a different account?
Laughing if you uploaded a copy on 1337X that gave you boobs.
Maybe I should, you know? Maybe I should. And it'll be like real obvious. No, everybody will be fat and has boobs. Oh, true.
It had to wait 6 months to swap to this LMAO.
So my original Twitch name was Jizzy Dipper. And then I switched it to Laser Horse. And then I wanted to switch it back to Jizzy Dipper, and then I never did, so I switched it to Rembot Games. Because not that long ago, it was Laser Horse. In fact, like, you know, some people still remember that. It wasn't that long ago. But I needed to do, look, gee whiz, isn't that perfect? That's perfect, right? And I'll make you sad when you walk in. Nah, you won't be sad. I need to make someone else sad. I make me sad. No, it just fucked off. You came in, went to the adults only section, couldn't find anything to crank off to, and then just bailed. Does that sound like real life? Yeah, so I know all too well about the 6 months wait thing, the 3 months wait, or whatever it makes you wait, man. It's pretty brutal. Because like I said, I wanted to switch it over to something else.
Crank off to the back cover.
Cranked off to the back cover, didn't either. Yeah. Yeah, why rent when I can just use the bloody VHS player inside the store? XD. Bro, XD. Alright, so you guys can help me. XD. We've got to come up with a file system. We've got internal, external, and then we've got DVD. So the DVD isn't going to be storage. The DVD is going to be separate. It's going to be like, it'll have like the name of the movie that's been burnt to it, because you can only burn, like, we're not using the DVDs as data discs, right? Because we've got data discs, which are our external hard drives, right? And that's the only thing I want you to be able to copy paste. You know, that'll be like,
Wrong row. Or maybe it's just a bleep snack attack.
yeah, I don't know. It'll start with DVDs and then it'll move on to hard drives eventually, just because they're also more expensive. So we kind of gate them out of that, like gameplay, you know, initially. So it'll be like VHS gameplay where you've got to like, oh, can you catch it? No catch. Where you've got to like order your VHS tapes. We've got to make copies though, so we kind of need to do it to VHS, or maybe we don't order VHS tapes. That'll be something that we've got to think about. Like, can we order VHS tapes or not? Because at the moment, like, you can't record to VHS. You know what I mean? You can only record to DVD. Yeah? By going into here. Well, ideally, we go into here, choose a file, and then we burn it to DVD, right? And then it'll go, whoo, you know, like turn on the computer, start like burning it. Yeah, I don't know. And it won't take super long to burn the DVD either. It'll just be something that you have to do. So we've got to think about the order of things. The order that we want things to be in, because...
Zoinks, we're really up shit creek without a paddle this time, gang.
So you digitize from the thing. Here, this is what we've got the paint for. The Schizovision paint for. So, speaking of, we're going to switch over to Schizovision. Oh, Bitcoin price is up. Remember that was at 110 yesterday? This is the Schizovision for anybody that hasn't seen. Yeah. For nobody who's seen the Schizovision before, this is what it is, okay? So this red bit right here, PC to VHS, this is what we need to work out. Because we, you know what I mean? It'll be like on a cycle. It'll be like, bro, this is so complicated. Like, so we've got like VHS, DVD, the PC. Wait.
Oh shit, I just want a cheeseburger with a side of scares.
And HDD. Right, so we can go from VHS to PC.
Cripple_Mike initiated the calm zone.
Oh, the calm zone. Y'all had enough of the schizo zone already. Alright, well.
More times. Breathe out and
Remember, this is a guided meditation. Before we crank the voice, top volume, remember this is a guided meditation zone. Which means that you should close your eyes just like the monkey is on the screen and listen to the beautiful sounds of Stephen Hawking guiding you through a relaxing meditation. Let's go.
close your eyes again. Don't open your eyes. Stop breathing. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Keep on breathe into more times. Breathe out and
Hey,
back in again.
this is the
Stop
calm
breathing
zone.
and
Don't
breathe
make any
out.
loud noises.
And
Do I
again.
have to make
Then
this bigger?
Close your eyes.
Calm
Breathe
zone.
in. Now continue breathing
Don't
in,
make
breathe
any
out.
loud
Now breathe
noises.
on. Stop breathing and closing your eyes.
That includes
Don't
the
open
beep
your
test,
eyes.
okay?
Keep breathing. Keep on breathing.
You know we love the
Keep
beep test.
breathing. Close
Hey!
your eyes again.
Hey!
Don't open your eyes.
Calm
Stop
down
breathing,
about that.
Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Keep on breathe into more.
Okay, we can turn off the guided meditation. I'll walk you through the meditation, right? And that is that sometimes in life you just need to take a step back, you know, and chill out, especially when you've just been to the schizo zone and you just need to calm down a little bit after the schizo zone. Okay. In fact, speaking of Jesus Christ. Okay, speaking of the schizo zone, we're going to take a trip over to the Home Shopping Network and we're going to see what trash they're trying to peddle to us today, fellas. Okay. Sugarful Body Mist, Sunshine Eau de Parfum. This is some French shit, dude. Bro, what is this crappy perfume? What reckon, Scooby? Scooby, do we fuck with this Sugarful Sunshine perfume? Who the hell is Michael Germain? Oh wait, we have the art project. Hold on. We've actually got the art project. Bro. Art kills. That's what it's called. That's it. We don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with it. Eau de Parfum. Okay, look. This is a brand new scene. Okay, this is what it looks like when we insert brand new scenes. Media source. We're going to call this the art project. Just look, I'm not even on the screen yet. Wait, did I have an art project already? Dude, okay, apparently I've used the word art project before, which makes no sense to me. Yeah, we've got art kills. This is the art project zone. Art is bad. Art is bad, everyone, alright? Okay, this is what happens when you use AI. This is what AI does to the world. Oh, there's me. Look, we're gonna add me. We're gonna make sure that the art project. Oh, you can hear the art project, dude. Is that like full fucking volume or what? That's so cancer, man. We're gonna put the alerts on top. There we go. Now we've got our alerts back. Look at that. Fuck! Okay, cool. Now we've got a new scene that we can go and indulge in, everybody. I hope we're all happy with that. I hope we're all super happy with that. Monitor and output. Now that is what we call an art project. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, fellas. Screw art is the point of that, is screw art. So can we go from PC to VHS? That's what we've got to figure out.
RKILLS.
You just made me realize what I'm doing.
You just made me realize what I'm doing to the world.
Yeah, this is AI art, bro. And this is what you need to remember. AI art is literally this. This is the world. Maybe I should have, like, you know, a gif of the world floating around. Toxic world gif. You know what I mean? It's like the world is like dying. Dying world gif. should be something dead planet in the background. Yeah, dead planet. Dead plant. Ah, a dead planet, dude. Now, isn't that relaxing? Okay, we're just kidding. We can't leave the audio on for too long when we do that, okay? I'm just going to look for killing the planet. GIF. We're going to turn that art project up just slightly. And we're going to remind ourselves, using my genius art project, that's what we're doing to the world every time we generate an AI image. That when we generate AI images, that's what we're doing to the world, okay? And I just need everybody to understand that. Screw art, exactly. Screw art. This is basically the equivalent of what you're doing right now. So what you're doing is basically this. This is basically what's happening. But if you need like more of a, if you need more of, you know, like a visual aid, this is essentially what you're doing to the Earth. Look at this. Boom. That's you generating AI art. Okay? Are we clear about that? Speaking of AI art, do you guys remember the art for Poo Pusher? Okay, we've got to hit that loop button. Oh, here we go. Remember that AI art that we made for Poo Pusher?
I said, God, I wish it were me.
God, I really want to be inside that room, dude. Can you imagine the immaculate vibes? Imagine having a sesh with the boys inside this room. Can you imagine that? Fucking immaculate vibes, bro. Look at that. Okay. Alright, and we're back to it. We've got to think about this, though, dude. PC to VHS.
Smoke a ciggy.
We have to go to VHS. From VHS to VHS. You know, they'll be like, can you create me a copy of this? That's a good point. What if they want to create a copy? Don't know. Alright. Hold on, let me hit that BRB button. My missus is calling me.
If you drive down a certain stretch of highway in the California desert, you will hear music. It's supposed to sound a little bit like this.
Number 15 Burger King. What lettuce? The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is number 15 Burger King. What lettuce? I'm doing a guide here on how to turn off this monitor because I don't know how. We're going to check on the bottom side first. I'm going to grab around. We're going to reach all the way around the bottom, and then we're going to make this movement with our hands. This shape will allow us to get maximum grip. Right side, running our hands along. And we're going to run our hands along the bottom after we check the right side. And we're going to come up from the left, and then we're going to come back down along the left. There may be other buttons for different monitors, so please don't assume that your monitor will be the same as ours. We're going to go...
How to turn on a monitor tutorial. Not sure if you guys have ever seen that video before, but damn, that is funny. I'm going to need to take a little trip back over to the art project. It'll really just soak in what it feels like to generate an AI image. Okay, anytime I'll provide this as a free video for my community, okay? And anytime that you create an AI image, just play this video while you wait. I really got to create like a planet on fire, you know? Like just completely on fire. And that can be like another video. Oh, that's maybe what we can do here. Look, it'll be called like AI art, and it'll just be like the planet just like on a rotisserie. Maybe the planet's spinning but like vertically on a rotisserie cooker. Like a globe, bro. I'm so deep. Fuck, I'm deep. That's an insane amount of deep.
We are in deep shit.
Deep shit, that's right.
Has ideas for that fuck up movie rental joint.
Yeah.
_Mike said I make videos with Sarah almost every day.
Yeah, well, that's what you're doing to the world every day. Yeah, I was making a lot of videos with Google VO, but I don't know, I just got bored of it. You know, we've got to figure out what's going on with these bloody rogue tapes. By the way,
Mike said I'm killing the planet.
I'm killing the planet, but I'm having a great time doing it. Look, so Outback. We check Outback. Anybody Outback waiting to kill me? Like, you know, like right here. Look, I can see myself. I didn't know you could use a computer from that far away. Ooh. So yeah, there'll be like a guy around the corner. You know? Like, I think once a night there should be a dude trying to stalk you. You know? And it'll be like, there's a killer on the loose. Did you know about it? You know, they'll come up and they'll like talk to you about it. And you'll be like, oh, okay. True. I didn't know that there was a killer on the loose, but now I do. You know what I mean?
Mike said I'm killing the planet because I make people eat chocolate dipped chicken.
Chocolate dick chicken. Chocolate dipped chicken. Dude, art kills, look. You can't escape it. Art kills! It's the best art project that's ever been created. This year. By me. Damn, where the merch at? Art kills.
Damn, where the merch at?
Yeah, I'll make it so you can order a poster. Where's the Art Kills poster? There it is. A life-size Art Kills poster. What do you reckon? Would you order it? No. So many of these fucking tapes are going missing, man. Look at all of these tapes that have just gone walkabout. Maybe it's something in the logic. I don't know.
Cripple Mike said yes.
Yes. Art kills. It's the spawner, I think. Where is it? I've got to find this. Spawn purchased items. It's in the queue manager. Cool. Spawning purchased items. Alright, let's look at this logic and we'll see if it's invincible or not. VHS purchased array. Add child. So it's the VHS purchased array. When it gets added to, we need to make sure that it's actually being added to. Append, here we go. So it's a complete transaction. Customer VHS array.
Corn bucket is cursed. Reggie.
Give you the PNG. Hold on, I'll put it in the Discord.
Cripple Mike said give me the PNG file and I'll print it to put in my room.
Artkills.png. There you go. Just put it in the Discord. There you go. Discord down below, by the way. Anybody watching that isn't in the Discord, come join down below. We talk about game dev basically every day. And whatever else you want to talk about. Mainly game dev, because that's really what I'm into. This song is putting me to sleep. Said, I've been up for a little bit, and I do not want to go back to bed. So we're going to have to switch it up a little bit. It's a bit better. What do we reckon? Not bad. We don't want to change the vibe up too damn much. Just a little bit. So
Zoinks, did someone just say freaking slasher video night?
this is what we've got to work out. The grabbed VHS array, the complete transaction. If current customer and waiting for transaction. So maybe it's when they're in a... No transaction to complete. No, because that is working. We're getting money from them. Duplicate. So we create a duplicate copy here. Current customer global position. So what does this do?
I'd suggest a freaking exploding popcorn machine chase in the video store level, but watch out for that bleep bleep ghost.
Oh, that's all. It's not really anything. Complete transactions. So what if on complete transaction? So we're going to bring 5 people in. We're just going to test this. Because, like, I am losing tapes. The tapes are disappearing, and I don't know where they're going. And we've really got to work that out.
To munch and smack those creepy bums.
Munch and smack!
Cripple_Mike said, shit, my dad turned off the printer. I'll have to wait until tomorrow to print it.
Hell yeah, dude. You're actually going to print that out. How big? Like A3? I could see it. I could see a big A3. You might have to crop it. It's like a really weird size. It's like really like long. Like that's quite long, you know? Like when you look at it like this, it is quite long. And I wanted them to be long so I could fit a bunch of shit on them, but also like they had to just match. Like this isn't the size of a VHS tape. This is way bigger than a VHS tape, but if it's much smaller, like you get problems with the physics engine. And also like, I don't know, you gotta make things like comically large sometimes, you know?
Retro Bright said, no toilet in the store.
Ah, he's just noticed that there's no toilet in the store. No toilet in the store. It's just never gonna be addressed. I actually thought about it last night and I was like, I don't want to put a toilet in the store, dude. I just don't care, you know? Because then I'll start like, you know, adding like, you have to shit 3 times a day, 2 times a day, at least 1 time a day, you know? You've got to piss like 6 times a day. I'm not adding in that to the game. Can you imagine that? Having like a little piss corner, look, like trying to piss into the circle. We can't do that. I think I want to stray away from having piss mechanics in my games. Only in the casino game, because that's a game about addiction, you know what I mean?
Right said could be another location for spooky happenings.
It could be. So you actually, it's funny that you say that, because like this space out here, I've actually reserved for if I've ever created a toilet, this is where it'll go. I've already reserved that space. Because it'll be a staff toilet and it'll be an outside toilet.
No piss mechanic.
No piss mechanic, no. And then all I have to do is move this gate over a little bit. This second gate here, I'm not sure what I want to do with this. If I want to keep it here or not. Don't know. Not sure. But yeah, I've already like reserved the space where it won't be VHS grabbed. Dude, there's so much debug text. There is so much debug text. I just have to go through my NPC and just turn off every freaking time it does a print function.
VHS tapes and landed in the cursed section.
The cursed section. That's actually a really cool idea, Scooby. The cursed section. NPC decided to buy an item. We might keep that. Any other cool ideas you guys got? We're in the ideas phase, so all ideas are considered, no matter how ridiculous, because we don't have a clear idea of what we want the end game to be. I just know how I want to build tension, and I know how I want the game to feel. You know what I mean? Like, the game should feel like real weird, like real like seedy. But not initially. Initially, it should feel really like, you know, oh, it's a commerce game. Ooh, I've got like, you know, I've got stuff to do. Ooh, you know what I mean? I've got to like give this guy tape and do this and that, and then like just sus shit starts to happen. You know what I mean? Don't look at the files, and you're like, I want to look at the file. You know what I mean? Like that kind of crap. You'd be like, why can't I look at the file? Okay, so he just got one thing. Did it go back on the shelf? We're already missing stuff.
Ruh-roh, it's a spooky fucking VHS disaster.
Oh my god, we're already missing 2. They always seem to be out there as well.
Cripple_Mike said you should make a machine to copy the cassettes.
That actually is a really good idea, so I don't have to do it through the computer. Because I've been trying to figure that out, and it's like, well, I do want to make like copies, you know? Just like a cassette copier where you put in your input and your output and it just tush, tush, tush. But also, like, that's the point of like going through the computer, right? So we've got to have like a VHS tape here where we can, like, you know, digitize to tape or something.
Retro Bright said, will the computer get hacked?
Fuck yeah, it'll get hacked. Fuck yeah, it'll get hacked. Fuck yeah. I want to actually add like a modem. So it's boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. And then, like, you know, you'll be connected to the internet. So, and then when you're connected to the internet, you'll be able to do a bunch of cool little things, but
for some scary ass movies, bro.
I'm not too sure yet. Probably have like, I've been deciding on the game that we want to use as well. Mastermind. Do you guys remember Mastermind? You know what I'm saying?
Cripple_Mike said, hacked by email, I love you.
Hacked by email. We could I don't really want to add email to the game because like there's a lot of filler I would need to add for that to make any sense. You know, like spam. I don't know. I've tried to add email to a different game and it was just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And then I just stopped doing it and then changed it to a different way. Like in DJ Simulator, I think originally they sent you emails and it was so bad. So it's like I just added an app where you would like choose your gig, you know, instead of like get sent offers. So I think maybe what'll happen is you plug a hard drive in and that's what hacks your computer, you know? Like somebody will be like, here, can you take this hard drive and do this? And then it'll be like a black hard drive or a red one and you'll like plug it in and then like some weird shit will just happen to your computer. It'll install like a new app, you know? Like it'll install this Death Jumper and then it'll just be like, Jump for your life. Or something like that, I don't know. Jump for your life. I don't know. Something like that. But that doodle jump. Good fun though. Oh shit. They're actually getting pissed off and throwing him as well. You see, if I make him wait long enough, he's just gonna smack the shit out of him. Wait for it.
Ruh-roh, I smell popcorn and something fucking spooky, like a ghost trying to steal our snacks.
Swag breakcore, by the way. Wait for it. Come on, George. Smack the shit out of it. And then look, cause
You could use real DOS virus videos.
DOS virus videos, yeah. 4? 5? Damn, you cleaning me out, bitch. Damn. See, 4. I can see how many tapes they've grabbed. I'm just like, I'm kind of working on working out how to have a clean amount of debug information.
Holy dollar at hashtag and, looks like we've got ourselves one of a juicy clue to crack.
Yeah, I could use like,
Dollar investigators on the block.
we could use them like
To work.
demo files, you know, the demo files that people make, just like one really complex shader. I could try and like punch out one of those. Oh look, it's Daniel. He's actually going to buy something. Look, he's mad impatient. He already walked off. You get 1 second, and he's the slowest cunt in the game. You get like 1 second to serve him. I think that's funny as shit. I think that's hilarious. That was an idea that was given to me by the stream. So if you don't think that you're funny enough to give me good ideas, you're potentially wrong. Potentially on the nose, but potentially very wrong. Dude. Maybe it's just like those ones are just weird. Maybe something to do with there being like a wall. Oh, dude, they go through. Oh. 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 Where are they going? What the fudge? That actually makes sense. Okay, hold on. VHS Rouge, I've got this one little line here that I uncomment, and then when I run it, it sets all of the initial positions. Now that's a little bit hacky, but because it's a tool, if I didn't have that set up, then it would constantly be changing it inside the editor when I'm trying to dick around with stuff. These ones make sense. You bastard.
Holy heck.
You bastard.
Smell a spooky-
You're a bastard. That was VHS Bridget. So I've got to do that. And then I got to grab all the VHS tapes. Okay. There we go. So we worked it out. Just see that? It's like, it's a hacky way of me like setting the positions, but like, it's just the way that I've decided to do it. So, is that overriding its old position though? Yeah, okay, it is. Alright, so these movies were never going back on the shelf. They were actually going into the wall here. Were they the only ones that were fucked? No, there were more that were fucked. I'm pretty sure. It wasn't just those. Like, some of these other ones on the racks were dicking around too. Just gonna spawn a whole bunch of them in there. There we go.
Ruh-roh.
My horde of zombies.
Drops. Bro. Jinkies, they're tasty as at hashtag $%.
Ghost cum drops, more like it. I'll be back in a sec.
Ruh-roh, it's a freaking video horror hootenanny that's gonna scare the crap out of us. Eric Noot said Peter Griffin. Ruh-roh, I think we just opened a can of FATC asterisk in Spooky Beans.
Oh my god, I do that every single time I come back to my computer. Hey, what's good, boys? I was just saying, that creepy dude right there, I don't want to be the killer. I want that guy to be the red herring. You know, he's like the first guy that creeps out, but he's just a weirdo. You know, he's not no creep, he's just a weirdo. That's cool, I like that. The poster. The shadow of the poster. We need a couple more posters, I think. Really sell the legitimacy. I think this song's freaking me out. I gotta change song. There's a noise that sounds like it's behind me in that song. So like here. I don't know what I should do here. Because the storefront is on this side, right? But this is the side that faces the road. So I'm not sure. Not like you can really come out here. So the point of this is like you actually can't come out into this space. But I want to make it so the NPCs spawn in from outside here.
Eric Noot said it had to have an NPC like Shaggy.
You reckon? Should like make a Shaggy? So they spawn in from like here. And then they walk across. They come in. And then when they despawn, they walk off the map. Please rewind. There's like a 50% chance that they're not rewound when they come back as well. It's pretty funny. So, anyway. The file system. We've got to create a file type resource. So I think we want to just go new script. In scripts, nice. I'm gonna call it. It needs to be like an abstract file.
Looks like we've gotta get our at hashtag $% on some flicks before the asterisk $% end runs out.
A file resource, you know, but it's gonna get tricky with the terminology. So we've got to come up with like a really neat name for it, you know. The file, say it's gonna represent basically a video file and a text file. And potentially an image file. Image file. So it's a PC file, we'll call it. Yeah, PC file? Yeah, PC file. Bam, so we'll go class name. By the way, this is how you create resources with Godot. You just create the new script, you put it somewhere, you go class name, PC file, like that. That's what we're going to call it. So when you're making resources like this as well, you've got to have everything that you want to be saved, you know, when you duplicate it or when you serialize it or whatever, as an export variable. So otherwise, when I transfer this from one thing to another, it's just going to lose all of these details unless they've been exported. So for instance,
Holy jumpin' jeepers, that robot just killed our AES.
Like file name is a string and it'll be called like untitled.txt, you know? And then there'll also be
LOR gamer said hi.
file type. Yo, oh, there we go. We've got a YouTube chat. I've got to make it so the YouTube chat actually shows up on screen, but I think that's like a whole different thing. How you doing, man? Ugh. We're working on a game. File type. Now, should we make this? It's just going to crash, I think. So we're working on a game, by the way, I'll show you, where we've got like a VHS rental store, but we also digitize. So all of these NPCs are based on the same class, but they've got different, you know, initialization parameters, including like the skin, the height, speed, all of that. And I think the speed is correlated to the height as well. You know, like the taller they are, the faster they are to compensate or something like that. So we've also got a little computer. I just made a tutorial about this recently. And what we're working on now is we're working out how we can create an abstract file class and then therefore an abstract storage system for our storage types, like a DVD or a hard drive. Barthead's hard drive. So that'll be like Bill's hard drive or Brad's hard drive or whatever, you know, and they'll just come in. And
let's fucking rummage through those bleeping freaky flicks and find the bleeping scary shit show.
You know, a bunch of other stuff like that. So, yeah. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Thank you very much. Now, hopefully, all of our DVDs are going back. Sorry, it's so hard to like remember that they're VHSs. Like, not had to fuck with VHS tapes like in real life for so long. But like, all of this is kind of second nature to me anyway, because
Son of a biscuit.
I grew up around it.
For a damn scary movie, like Return of the fucking VHS. That sounds seriously messed up.
Return of the VHS. Shut up. Damn, clean me out. 3 of them. $15, you see? Flashes up on screen. So we're really going to start with $0, but yeah, I guess we... Okay, he didn't grab that. That's good. La France, oui. So this guy better have that sci-fi movie. Chris. Damn, dude. Where'd it go? Oh no, he's still shopping. He's not leaving yet. See the science fiction up back corner. Oh yeah, he's coming to pay.
MEGALOR Gamer said awesome, and it's a great retro store game.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming to check it out. Have you found me through YouTube, like with my tutorials? Because like that's kind of what I've been like hammering the last 6 months. It's like trying to make like useful Godot stuff, because I absolutely love Godot and I will continue to use it into the future, because like it's so clean, dude. It's so clean. Like I'm trying to make this retro style. Bam! Like look how easy it is, man. This shit is easy, bro. Like I'm not doing anything like too complex even. Oh, love it. Yeah.
MEGALOR Gamer said yes.
It's so cool, man. So cool. I love Godot. Like, check this out. This is one that I added in just the other day. We've got golden hour. So look, the street come. I just like fast forwarded the time just then by holding down the plus button. But like, it switches forward to the time where like all the lights turn on. It's so cool, dude. Beautiful.
MEGALOR Gamer said yes, it's just like a Linux of...
The Linux of game engines. Yeah, man, I get it. It's so cool. Like, the fact that it's open source, yeah, it kicks ass, man. I love it so much. But just that, like, this isn't even that complicated. Like, making something like this is so easy with Godot. Compared to, like, the amount of, like, crap around. Oh, my God. Like, imagine this. Imagine if this game had, like, motion blur. Like, that's that's unreal. Like, thinking about, like, indie Unreal games, just, like, motion blur. Look how realistic this looks. And, like, this is almost more challenging, but also it's challenging in a way where, like, years and years and years of, like, game optimizations, like, can't just be, like, gotten rid of in an instant, like Unreal Engine does with like Nanite or whatever their other systems are. It's like there's always going to be issues with those, right? So the best things are tried and trusted, you know, like light maps, you know, things like that. Even though like I'm actually having issues with them like this. See, if I turn all the lights off, because these don't have baked textures on them, or baked UV2 maps.
Stop ripping horror flicks and solve those spine-chilling snacks.
It means, and I don't want them to. I don't want them to have, because like, if I were to bake those textures, then like these tapes would be red, you know, and they would stay red out here because they were baked in red lighting. It's not that I don't like it, because like Unreal Engine, fuck, it honestly kicks ass. Like, you know, it really does kick ass. But not for indie projects, not for games with like a reasonable scope. Like Unreal Engine kicks ass for like CD Projekt Red that just want to convert all their games over to Unreal because they're like sick of their own fucking engine, you know, and they just want something that's like well maintained and like very feature rich. And what you download by default in Unreal is like, it's really good level editing, like capabilities, like actually level editing, creating like terrain, creating like buildings and all that sort of shit. It's awesome. It's really cool. But I don't know, man, like doing it the old school way, like is just, you know, like even those buildings in the distance, it's not like anything crazy. It's just fucking flat maps over in the distance, you know what I mean? And like you compare that to the Matrix demo, the Unreal Matrix demo, like this looks like shit, but I'm running like, you know, 144 frames or whatever, like in Godot, just because it's, I don't know.
Ruh-roh, I'm a bit spooked. Let's make some F asterisk at hashtag go.
It's getting better though. Like the one complaint about Godot is like, yeah, the lighting is, it's a hard thing to get looking good without having some sort of like artistic experience, maybe is the right word, you know, to use. But I don't know, like lighting is really hard. Lighting is very, very hard. You know, like even this, like the ground is never going to look as good as when I actually bake it.
Mike said the Red Engine is a real piece of shit. Let's say a friend got the source code for Cyberpunk and tried to compile it. It worked, but it runs like crap.
I'm trying to think of other engines that suffer the same thing, because like GTA's engine, complete opposite. GTA's engine, the Rage, is it Rage engine? That thing fucking rules, you know? No, is that IDS? Is that id? Idsoft? Who owns Rage? Or is it a different Rage engine? GTA engine's name. Yeah, Rage, Rockstar Advanced Game Engine. What's Idsoft's game engine called?
Cripple underscore.
Here we go.
I've worked with Rage before and it's so good.
IdTech. Yeah, what was that like? Remember when they implemented Euphoria? I think it was called in GTA 4.
MEGALO Art Gamer said, hey, actually the thing is you have created this game and it is very great. You can just try to dynamic or some kind of different type of lighting methods.
So
MEGALO Art Gamer said yes.
I'm using a mixture of dynamic and static, and that's kind of like the problem. So you see, if I turn this light off, like this videotape is getting like ambient light from like the world, but then the world changes like as the time goes on.
He said BS viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at VSMNZTBX.
Yo, admins, go get me some free viewers. I mean, cheap viewers. Look, so then if I skip it forward to nighttime, like anything inside the store, see how these are black? That's kind of the problem. So yeah, I need to work it out. It's a bit of an issue, but it's one where like my solution originally was to do yeah, really? How much? Yo.
Manipulation 7K, really how much?
I wonder how much they actually do charge. Remember, like, what was it, like Viewergate? No, Botgate? Remember when everybody was, like, ousted for, like, using bots to, like, get their, view count up? And then, like, Kai Cenat didn't stream for, like, 2 weeks. Was that because he was botting? Or did he just have to find new bots? Oh. Ding. War of the Planet, so if we throw that back, this is actually kind of working, like nothing's going missing anymore, I don't think. Let's get all those back, so everything's back. Margaret just grabbed that, which means we'll better have something. Otherwise, shit's boned. We'll better have 2 things. Interesting. Yeah, here we go. Damn. Hold on. I'll be a second, boys.
And check for touchscreen. In the situation when looking at the other monitors button, as during the first sweep when we only used the U grip, adjust to a single finger so that we may touch where we assume the touchscreen may be. Swipe it along the length of the monitor up to a half hand grip to test further on the edges of the monitor for any potential buttons. As you can see, we found it on the right bottom side of the monitor during our first sweep of the extended hand grip.
My screen is still up, but I'm going to switch it over.
Wild Wild West. When I roll and do the Wild Wild West. When I stroll and do the Wild Wild West. When I bounce into the Wild Wild West. Cisco. This story all about how my life got turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute and just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Cripple_Mike said I did an experiment on Twitch. I became an affiliate with bots and an ASMR stream with a VTuber. MEGALO Art Gamer said great way to engage viewers. MEGALO Art Gamer said why did you give this kind of video for pause?
Dude, I always have my microphone off, dude. Every time I come back to the computer, my microphone is off. I use that kind of video for pause because I made those videos. Yeah, minigame, it's sick, right?
MEGALO Art Gamer said cold_face, minigame.
Because before I started making video games, I used to just edit a lot of videos, and I still do. Get little video editing jobs here and there. And also just like edit for fun. I've got like a couple different YouTube channels. And so, yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff that I can just put there when I've walked away from my computer. Because it's better than nothing, you know? We've also got the new art project screen, right? Which will remind you, every time you generate an AI image, this is what you're doing to the planet. Okay? Alright? Okay? Just to remind you. And we've also got the TV slopping network. What are they selling now? Dude, $550. Bro, gems on Vogue, amethyst, lion brooch, palladium silver. What's that? What's palladium? Dude, $550? I don't know what country you're from, but this is from Australia. This is Australian Shopping Network. And the trash that they try and peddle on this network is insane. No, you're not gonna buy it, Mike. Every time there's something trash on there, you're like, I'm gonna buy that. I beg you not to. We reckon we've got my brain has too many tabs open. And this is one of those tabs. Dude, what are they talking about? They're talking... This one's $850, man. Grizzly Emerald Ring Palladium Silver. Oh, look at that. $850, bro. You can sit here and like play the mini game while it's on. Oh, that's so funny, man. Don't ever buy anything that pops up when we're taking the piss in that room, okay? In that scene. Okay, so we've lost a few videotapes. Look. But it might be that those ones are glitchy. Just like the other ones, so we've got to go check it. I don't think that they're glitchy though. I think that I've just programmed it really bad. Yeah, I've just programmed it really bad. At some point they go missing. And...
Cripple_Mike said I'm subscriptions to
yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know.
Like, I thought I was handling it pretty well, because what happens is, like, the NPCs walk over to it, they pick it up, it becomes part of their inventory, you know what I mean? And then, as they walk away, they walk, like, around, and then they walk up to the counter, and then they drop them on the counter. And then, they walk away. But, like, then it gets added to another list, which is, like, the list of, you know, VHSs that have been purchased, and it's just part of the transaction. So it's like when they're walking around picking it up, it must be like not getting added to their lists or some shit. I don't know, man. I'm being given gift subscriptions to streamers I don't even know. Oh yeah, that happens to me as well, man. Sorry, my music is... I do get that every now and then, and I don't know if it's just because like you've got their home, you know, like it's up on your homepage, like not that you put it there, but maybe it's up on your homepage, and like as you're watching it, I don't know, man, or maybe it's like somebody gets gifted like 100, and there's only like 20 people in their chat, and so like it just gives them out to everyone. So what situation is happening right now? Look.
How long are you going to be?
Hey. Hey? Probably not long. Give me like 20. Cool. I think we've already lost tapes. No? Okay, is that Art Kills over there?
Ruh-roh.
It's not.
It's really whipped it this time. Let's solve this and hashtag at
So that went there.
that funky phantom hanging around like the undead taping over our shows.
So who grabbed Art Kills? It's almost like I've got to look back on my VODs and see who's taking it. Like I've got to like record it and figure out who's taking what so I can actually diagnose it. And then actually we'll make it so there's 100% chance. It can't be PC file, can it? Yeah, no, screw it, it can. Purchased array.
Said, I don't know why people watch big streamers.
Yeah. I just like, every now and then I'll watch their clips, but that's it. You know? I watch their clips when they show up on like TikTok and shit. That's about it these days. We've got to work out who's renting what.
Ruh-roh. Time to run faster than a cat at a mother bleepin' dog show.
VHS purchased array. Valid amount. Wonder why I've got this. So I've got a bunch of like validation happening with the tapes. It might be in that. I might have the math wrong. So that guy grabbed one tape. So he's grabbed one tape there from there.
Score Mike said I don't even use TTOC for me, it never found anything interesting and I tried for 2 hours.
He's grabbed two. Jordan's grabbed two tapes. Now if we put them back, they go back. Alright. Margaret's grabbed nothing. Margaret grabbed one. James grabbed one. That wasn't Margaret, that was George. Is that it? Everything's there? Okay, he grabbed one. That one there. Damn, this is ambient, dude.
Jeepers.
He's grabbed one of them. Boom, goes back.
Bookshelf down and kick our spookin' asses into high gear to make this mystery our bitch.
Okay, I've got to make sure that two get taken this time. So he's taken one when wind goes wrong. Okay, whatever. So one will go back. Come on. We got to try two.
MEGALOR Gamer said what is the overall concept of this game in its horror-based game, but where is the monster in it?
Where's the monster? Ooh, there is no monster. It's gonna be like a psychological like thriller, you know? Gotta have some like scary, terrifying elements. And there'll be like, basically like, it'll be a little bit like, when the day ends, you will have had to have done a few different things. Oh, there's too many people now, I'm getting confused. So like at the end of the day, like when you go to close up, if you go out the wrong door, bam, you get stabbed. You know, there'll be like a serial killer loose, you know, or something like that. And then a serial killer ends up becoming like one of your clients, you know? He's like trying to get his shit digitized. And you like can't tell the cops.
Not get our tails in a fuck asterisk D up mess, but a creepy game in a freaking video store? Shit, old school VHS tapes and spooks in boxes everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna have a storyline. It's gonna have a storyline. It's not gonna be like a little 5-minute, 10-minute game. It's gonna be like a... We're gonna actually build quite a long storyline for it. But it'll have a grind section of it, so it'll keep things completely mundane for a bit of it where you've got to grind and then like... You know, there'll be like moments where you're like really creeped out. And then like when the night ends, you'll have to like... There'll be a guy that like tries to kill you every night, and you'll have to like go out the right door. You know what I mean? Yeah, a bunch of cool stuff like that. So Margaret grabbed two.
MEGAMOR gamer said okay, got it.
Yeah, you get it. It's a hard one to explain. Mike's grabbed one. But yeah, a lot of it banks on the fact that like you've got this like a live store. He's got one. That's gonna go back. Two. And Mike grabbed two. There's one. And two. So maybe it's like maybe it's glitching when it's trying to like spawn back over on the thing. You know, the lost and found spot over near the door.
Cripple_Mike said I'm disappointed I posted my pools closed video on a Discord server and no one got the reference.
Pool's closed, man. Told you my account's still banned from that. Look at him, he's pregnant. We need to know why they're going missing. So he's just grabbed one. Yeah, he grabbed two. Might just be like slipping into the
Cripple_Mike said you have some good stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, not really. I got some stupid little things, but not really. Petty theft, yeah.
Right said petty theft, the true horror.
That's it. Like, if I could work out why it's happening, I could work it in as a feature. Be like, yeah, they're stealing it, so you've got to like restock it. You know? I don't know. That's it. There'll be like an overarching story where it's like you've got to like pay off a debt or something. You know what I mean? Like they always do. Like these games always have. Like some motivator, you know?
Zoinks, let's scram before
Oz is grabbing a few.
store horror crap way too seriously.
Put that back, nice. Did Kyle grab that one? He's grabbed a few. Yeah. Dingo's grabbed one. Man, this is hard to track, eh? Back exit, boom, and then you get stabbed, you know what I mean? Guy was waiting there, gets stabbed. God damn it. You should have been watching the side, you know? And if you're paying attention, the guy will like spawn in and he'll go walk down the side of the store. Yeah, exactly, and he'll just wait for you.
Retro Bright said shanked.
Shank ya! Yeah?
MEGALOR gamer said hello. Actually, I was thinking,
Hold on.
doesn't put any dialogues.
He called the shit poop. Oh my god, that is funny.
Oh guys, so I just finished drying Pete's DJI. Don't worry, it doesn't matter if I crash it because I didn't pay for it. Doing a flyby right here, and I tried to bring it up near that tree. Unfortunately, I clipped the tree on the way through, but thanks to DJI's awesome automatic crash technology. I'm just going to show a shout out to DJI. You know, you can click on our affiliate link down below. Editor, cut to the footage. And we're back. Thanks for that, editor. And remember, guys, wear your Raycons. I'm wearing mine right now. You can't even see them. Highest quality earbuds available for the most affordable prices. Thank you, Raycon.
What's the deal with pissing? Every time you shit, you probably piss. But then after every time I piss, I don't shit. I mean, what's up with that? No, imagine this. Every time you piss, you had to take a shit. I mean, imagine how stinky that would be. No, imagine Johnny Depp waking up and seeing a big shit laying on the bed next to him. You know, she pissed on that bed. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, play unaccessible.
So the internet is buzzing about this jack off a horse joke. It's everywhere and comedians are loving it.
If Jack helped you off a horse, would you help Jack off a horse?
Would you help Jack off a horse?
Would you help Jack off a horse?
If Jack helped you off a horse.
Wait, so everybody's come through. We're not missing any tapes this time. We've got to put a poster in here as well, but I'm not sure what poster we should put. Probably this one.
_ Mike said I'll have to go, brothers TC.
Yeah, man, take it easy, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Timing.
Yeah. Said timing.
Yeah, so there needs to be a bunch of dialogue in it. I think every single one of them is going to have a bunch of dialogue. Like, yeah, you'll have to like put together a story about the town. You know what I mean? Like, I want this to kind of be like a little town that's like attached to like a big city, so you can sort of justify like the same kind of people coming through every single day. You know what I mean? And then that kind of makes sense, right? And so if there's only like, I think at the moment there's like 30 something people, so maybe at like 40 something, we'll have enough, because I need to add a bunch of chicks as well. Now that I've got the boob slider and the pregnant slider working, it means we can make a bunch of chicks, because it's all just dudes at the moment. There's like one chick, I think, Margaret. So we've got to do that. And then that's only like 40 different like points of dialogue. If everybody had dialogue, but I can probably make some of it quite generic.
So
and like
a couple of fucking monsters,
you know,
in the mix and let the scaredy Scoobies figure it out.
There'll be people where like, you know, you can only talk to them like once, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Alright, anyway boys, that'll do for me. That's my 2 hours. You can hear the heinous noises in the background. I'll catch you boys later.